Hello. I'm back. Oh my word. It has been quite the day. You can tell by how frizzy my hair is right now. And my lighting's bad because I had to move spots because I have stuff on my table. There's gonna be a drywall guy coming in the middle of this. I planned terrible. Okay. So, if you were on this morning, fabulous, but we got cut off. So just let me know if this freezes again, and I don't know what I'll do. I'm not sure. But I did the entire training, and then Periscope did not save it. So I am redoing it so that you can share with your teams and so that those that wanted to see the playback can watch it. If this does not work, then I will go over to Facebook Live. But I'm hoping that this has been resolved and that my Wi-Fi is working now. So I am Kara Lewis Newton. I'm a Black Status exclusive presenter with Younique. I also lead Team Flourish. If you're on Team Flourish, hashtag Team Flourish. I already saw Jessica's on here. That makes me happy. You can find out more about me, more about my team, more about my business by going to my bio and sending me an email or finding me on Facebook under Kara Lewis Newton. You can swipe to the right or swipe down to share this. And the hearts, honestly, I don't know what their purpose is, but it lets me know you're still there and that this hasn't frozen up. So that's fabulous. Okay. So I doubt we'll have as many people on right now because it's kind of an odd time in the day, but it's the only time I had. So let's go through this real quick. Again, customer base groups. This is the thing I am asked the most about. The most questions are about my customer base group and what it is, why I use it, how it's so successful. So the customer base group was my original launch party. If you have not done a launch party on Facebook, you need to go rewatch my first training in this series. So I had an original launch party group on Facebook that then became my customer base group once the launch party was over, and I renamed it. And so when I first started with Younique, it was kind of the unsaid thing was you didn't really post in your launch party once you were done. You didn't want to bother anyone. You didn't just, maybe you would post the kudos once a month, maybe every couple of weeks you'd post in there. But beyond that, you just didn't use that group. Well, as I began to get more comfortable, please don't tell me it's frozen. Are you there? Okay, good. Okay, good. As I began to get more comfortable with, okay, we're good. Good. With Younique, with applying the makeup, with different looks, I was excited and I wanted to show people that, I was learning how to do the makeup. And so I thought the people in my launch party need to see these new things that I'm learning, right? So I decided a couple of months into my journey with Younique to go back into my launch party and run another 5-day party, but I called them series. And so the first series that I ran in my customer base group was Junk to Spunk. How to getting rid of your junk and getting back your spunk with the top 5 products you need in your makeup drawer. Oh my gosh, it's a bad connection again. All right. It's fine? Okay, thanks, Jessica. I'm going with you. I'm going with what my right-hand man says. It's fine. Until she tells me to stop, I'm going to stop. I'm going to keep going. And so I went in there and I ran a 5-day series with a party link, and I ran it as a mystery hostess, so somebody won all the rewards. But my customers started to see how I was growing, how I was learning. They were excited about the products too. They were buying more stuff than just the mascara. And it was awesome. And so every 6 to 8 weeks, I have run another series in that group. Now, I am going to be speaking on the Rocking Your Business call, which is on next Monday with corporate. And I'm going to be specifically talking about my series. So I'm not going to go into detail right now about my series because you can listen to that call next Monday. But that is one thing that every 6 to 8 weeks, I take a week and I run a series. Now, I hype up those series by posting about 3 weeks before the series starts about that series. So I'll do silly posts, kind of getting them excited, little teasers here and there, and they get really excited about the series that's coming up. I don't always say what the name of it is. So that is something that I post once a week. I post different looks of the day in my customer base group. So if my makeup is on point one day, you better believe I start taking selfies and I post them in that group and say what products I use. I talk about local orders. I post twice a month about local orders, once in the beginning, once in the middle. I try not to ever use graphics. Occasionally for this one post, I will use a graphic, but not very often. I'll post about the kudos. Sometimes I'll do a video about the kudos. Sometimes it'll be a post, but it's always me wearing the products. It's never, ever, ever a graphic of the kudos. I post things like when new things happened in the company, like when we got PayPal. I did a post about that. I talk about the trip announcements. I post about that, about convention, about the Black Status Retreat, about when I get promotions within the company. I want them to feel like they're a part of it with me, so I'll post about that. Always me though, never graphics, okay? I'll post about events I'm going to. So when my husband had his Christmas work party, I posted my look for that. I'll post, my look for the Black Status Retreat this weekend or for convention. I posted about a wedding I went to. I posted my look for that. So I'll do that. I do a lot of before and afters, but specific ones, not just randomly. Like I did a before and after on my anniversary. So I did the before was my wedding day, and then the after was 14 years later, and just the amazing difference there was in my makeup 14 years later. I do before and afters on my birthday. I did a before and after on New Year's, an 8-year difference between me. And so I just do a lot of different kind of posts, but it's always me. It always focuses on makeup, on beauty, okay? My kids are awesome. I love to cook. I love to decorate. But I don't post about that in this beauty group. That goes on my Facebook wall. The beauty group is strictly for all things makeup because I am their makeup girl, right? I don't want to confuse them in that group. That is the purpose of this group, okay? I will post about the opportunity with Younique about once a month. Sometimes I'll make it a video, sometimes I'll make it a post, but I always want to keep that fresh on their mind, the opportunity to join me in this. So that gets posted about once a month, okay? And there are no graphics, once again, no graphics. You're creating loyalty and you're creating trust and you are creating your brand. You need to have pictures of you in that group, okay? Now, I've talked about this before, but you have to remember that there are different levels of engagement. I have almost 1,300 people in that customer base group. Are we having problems again? I'm still seeing hearts, so I'm going to assume that we are good. And we're not having problems. Okay, good. Now, the online parties are your lowest level of engagement, okay? When you are running a party for a hostess, that is your lowest level of engagement. The people in that group do not know you. So your level of trust is very low. So your level of engagement should be really low, which is why in my online parties, I do not ask questions. I do not have them post things. I do not expect comments or likes or any interaction. All I'm expecting in an online party is that they watch and listen and hopefully buy, okay? So my level of engagement, my level of trust is very low, okay? Same in your customer base group. As you are consistent, as you continue to do series, as you continue to post more pictures of yourself, your level of trust is going to come up with those people, and so will your level of engagement, okay? You cannot expect a level of an engagement here if your level of trust is down here. And this is where I see girls getting the most discouraged in those customer-based groups. It takes time to have your trust and engagement up here, okay? So you'll notice if you're in my customer-based group, which please don't request to be in there because every day I have hundreds of people asking to request. You can't be in there, okay? But if you were in there, you would see that the level of engagement is very high. My last post that I had them, that I asked them something, I had over 97 comments, okay? That's a very high level of engagement, but my trust is really high because I've spent a lot of time, almost 18 months to be exact, building that trust, okay? So when you start with Younique, 3 months in, you can't expect to have this level of engagement, all right? You have to put in the work, the time, the creativity, okay? Your purpose is to entertain them and educate them and just draw them in, okay? Let's see. Eventually, once you start getting those comments and questions and all that, it's going to up your algorithms too with Facebook. And so more people are going to see it, which is fabulous. But you have to stay consistent. You cannot decide that I'm going to post in my customer base group every day this week and then take 3 weeks off. Okay. You will not keep the trust for that. All right. Now, I think that is about it. The key also is, be silly, be you, do funny things, catch their attention. They want to see you being you, okay? So they laugh at me a lot in that group. And I've told you this before in some of my other trainings. People are drawn to you through your weaknesses, not your strengths. So people connect with you. People connect with you through your weaknesses, not your strengths, okay? So what does that mean? That means that people do not connect on an emotional level with you just because you're really good at something, okay? They connect on an emotional level with you when you're real, when you're vulnerable, when you allow your weaknesses to show. So I do silly things. I don't have to be perfect in front of them, okay? That helps them connect with me. That helps them stay loyal to me, okay? And when I'm constantly in their news feed with content that draws them in, that entertain them, that makes them laugh, they're loyal. And they see me as their makeup girl. And the next time someone comes around trying to sell them makeup, they'll say, thank you, I love that product, but I already have a girl. And I'm going to be that girl, okay? And I want you to be that girl, all right? What do I mean by being single? Okay, so here is an example. Let's see if you can see. Okay, so you can see my pictures. These are just the pictures in my customer base group, okay? You see me, there are pictures of me with the makeup on, okay? There are pictures of me doing goofy faces, okay? Silly things. But it is, who else do you see in these pictures? Okay, besides Luke, my husband. That was for a series that I was doing. That's why there's a picture of him. Okay? But you're seeing, it's me with the products, okay? I never stray away from that. They know what to expect in that group. Okay? If there are pictures of other people, you know what it is? It's my customers posting pictures of themselves with the makeup on, which is fabulous. You want that. All right? Okay, so real quick, since I already answered a whole bunch of questions this morning, are there any questions that you have? I'm sad this is our last training together in this series. I post about 5 times a week. Talk about the products that you do have, and when you start earning rewards, you can get more products. Yes, so I will continue to do trainings on Periscope, but I'm going to do them like this, kind of in series like this, rather than just randomly. I think it's easier for people. It's easier for me to stay focused. No, I don't delete anyone. I have people that are just now, 18 months later, buying from me for the first time. Okay, so I have a business page as well, but I hardly ever use it. And the reason that I have groups, the reason that I do a group is because everybody in that group is a personal friend of mine. So all 1,300 of them are actually my Facebook friends. That means that every single time I post, guess what? Because we're friends, they get a notification. It shows up in their news feed. That's why we ask for hostesses in our online parties to post and be engaged, because the algorithms are such that their friends will see. All right. So that's why I use a group. It gives me the largest, widest platform of consistency, okay? No, I do not delete party groups when they're over. Go back and watch my party training when I talk about how many qualified parties I have. Do I think, well, where I'm at now with my customer base group is I'm getting orders every day from that group. And so rather than clog my feed up with thank you posts, no, I don't. I just personally thank them. I have a mock group for my team, but I don't give out the content of my group. Well, yay! Congratulations on hitting yellow. I do not use an app to schedule posts. No. You've never had a launch. Girl, that you got to do that. You got to create a Facebook group and have a launch party. That is what launched my business. That's what propelled my business. That's how I created a large network. Okay. So ask your upline. You should be hopefully being trained in how to have a launch party. That's fabulous that you're blue already though. It's fabulous. But those launch parties are what expand your network. Do I delete them from a group? Nope, I let them. My team is welcome to be in my group. Sorry. The good thing is that you can do this business without having a sponsor that trains you. You definitely can. You relaunch. That's awesome. Sometimes you have to relaunch. Sometimes you have to say, okay, I was doing this the wrong way and I need to just start over. All right. Any other questions? Yes. Well, your launch party are your people. Okay. So because it was my original launch party group, all of my network was in that group. I think you can relaunch after 6 months. Sure. Definitely. This is my first direct sales business. Yes, it is. I use VideoShop for my videos, for my parties, and for my customer base group, I actually use iMovie. All right. Hopefully I was able to answer a bunch of the questions in the first training this morning, which was probably a little better. I was a little bit more fresh. My hair wasn't as frizzy. Yes, it's the exact same training that I did this morning twice. Yep. I hope I didn't miss anything. I felt like I had more information in the first one, but all right. Awesome. Okay. Yes, Groundhog Day. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. So hopefully this series has been helpful. There were 6 parts. I'm sure that if you search YouTube, you can find them. I know that everyone's like, why don't you put it on your YouTube channel? I have my reasons. One of which is my YouTube channel really is great for all of my makeup tutorials and all of that. And so I'm trying to figure out a way to keep my business stuff separate from my makeup tutorials and all of that. So I'm thinking about creating another YouTube channel just for all my trainings, possibly. So that's one reason. The other reason is I like to keep it live and I want you to want to be on here live. So I feel like if I say, hey, you can watch the YouTube later, that no one will show up. So that's the other reason. My Catch Me account didn't work. I had one. It somehow was not connected. That's another reason. I mean, I could just keep going. Do you need to hear them all? Okay. Does my company have herbal products too? No, we do not. Okay. A friend asked you to host a party for her. Would that turn people off? In another direct sales. So that was asked this morning. And I have never done a party for another direct sales company, except for this last week when I posted about the LuLaRoe leggings I was wearing. And then so many people wanted the leggings that she just opened up a link for me. And that's the only time I've ever done that. But it was just like an hour-long thing. I don't, because I am so well known for being with Younique on my Facebook site and I have worked so hard at creating my brand that I don't want to create any brand confusion. So I don't, that was a one-time thing, talk about other products or have parties for other direct sales companies. Just because of where I'm at with the company, that does not mean that you shouldn't do that though. I'm not at all saying that. That's just something I've decided in my determination to just keep my brand pure, which is Cara Lewis Newton, with Younique Cosmetics. And I know that when I see other direct sales highlighting products that I know they don't sell, it kind of confuses me a little bit. So that's why I don't do it. So, any other questions? Okay, good. No, you get the same commission from whether you get The same commission whether they order from your website or a party link, but if they order from a party link, you get rewards. So I always have an open party link. That's where everybody orders from for me. So I'm earning rewards in between my series. And then during my series, I give away the rewards. I have never combined parties with another direct sale. Same things for the same reason. Just not wanting to create brand confusion. That's just why I personally do not do it. That doesn't mean that I wouldn't buy from another direct sales and support her and say what a great product I think it is to my friends. But because my Facebook is really used primarily for my business, I just don't want to create that confusion. I will say though that some of the other direct sales girls in other companies have had some of the best parties for me. So I really appreciate it when they do that for me, but I'm always very upfront about the fact that because of my position, I can't return the favor. So any other questions? Okay. Go watch this part 2 in this series about contacting hostesses. No, customer parties go under their names. All right. Okay. No, I always shoot my videos from my phone and then I transfer them to my laptop. When everything is sold out and on back order. Here's the deal. We were selling great before the liquid foundation. We sold our products fabulous. I had no problem with my sales, okay? So I know how to sell these products without the liquid foundation. So I'm just going back to that, okay? The liquid foundation, we outsold that by 800%. It's that good, okay? And this is not uncommon in businesses. My favorite clothing boutique sometimes sell out of the shirts I want in less than 3 minutes, okay? It happens. You can't always get what you want when you want it, right? And we are feeling it because we're trying to sell it, but what you have to understand is this is normal, and if you take a step back and realize that, you'll think about some of the things that you've tried to purchase online, and sometimes it's out of stock. That happens. Which boutique? Daddy Couture Boutique. It's my favorite. And she does. She sells out of stuff in like less than a minute. There's nothing you can do about it, okay? You know, I was just looking, I did talk about the LaRue leggings that I had on the other day. And, I mean, ladies, those things sell out like that. Everybody wanted the black leggings. There was only one pair, okay? That's business, okay? That's how it works. And so you just, that's not what you focus on. Keep your eye on the prize, okay? And sell the other things that you love. People will come back and order the foundation when they're ready to, when we have it available, okay? But we also have the BB cream, the cream foundation, and the powder foundation. And we all were wearing that before the liquid, right? So, yeah, so I'm not concerned at all about the back orders. I think it's going to be awesome when they're back, and our PRS is going to like go, whoo, sky high. All right. Yes. Yeah, they're fabulous products, and we did great before the liquid. Hostess rewards. So in between my series, I only run my series every 6 to 8 weeks. So in between, I always have open party links that my customers can order from. So I earn rewards in between my series. And then when I'm running my series, all the products that are bought then, I give my hostess rewards away. Now, my parties always qualify because I always have customers ordering. Now my series are, you know, typically do really well. So they earn a lot of rewards. My last one, the hostess earned $600 in rewards. You know, I don't earn that necessarily in between my series, but, you know, I still have definitely enough rewards to make up for myself for free. So, okay. Any other questions? I'm going to get going. I start my party whenever the hostess wants to. I get her in as quick as I can. All right. Yep, investing in your business. You have to invest a little bit to get some return. See, it's the afternoon. I'm terrible in the afternoon, people. Terrible. All right. Well, hopefully this rebroadcast helps those girls that weren't able to see it in the morning, and you are able to share this with your teams. I will be starting a new series soon. I have some ideas swirling around. I don't know exactly when it will be. I leave for Thursday for the Black Status Retreat in Newport Beach, California. So excited about that. Maybe I can do a little Periscope from there. We'll see. So I will be out the rest of the week. So exciting. Okay, well, I have loved doing the Everything in Between series with you all. It has been very fun. It's been good for me just to look back and see the things that have worked really well and the things that did not work very well. I am very thankful for this opportunity and this business and the things that it has brought out in me and the things that I have learned. Please remember, I do not have a business degree. I have never been in direct sales before. I was a stay-at-home mom before this that painted furniture, okay? You can do this. You can do this. You just need to be you. Get some confidence, okay? Don't be afraid of what people think. And most importantly, just get in front of people and be consistent, okay? That is why I've done well. That is why I have loyal customers, okay? You can do it. This is a girl with a social work degree telling you that you can be successful in this business, okay? Have a wonderful day. I'm so glad that this did not freak out on us.